Now let's look at how to add characters and objects to scenes and how to position them within the 3D space. So I'm going to go to that scene that we were just looking at in the restaurant, and I'm going to add a new element to this scene. I click on the Add Element button, and in this case I'm going to use a character to show you all of the controls. I think I'm going to choose this lady. Perfect. Okay, so as soon as you choose an element to add into a scene, you're brought to the positioner. Okay, the first element will always appear first with this blue triangle above their head. This is to help you to locate them within the scene. Because as you can see in this example, sometimes a character might appear, their initial position might be behind some of the elements of the background of the scene, perhaps behind a wall. In this case here, she's behind a pillar. That's why I can grab the scene in any position and move my view like as a creator. So now I can see where she is properly and I can move her this way. When I come into the positioner, I'm automatically on the drag setting, which allows me to move the characters around the scene without moving them on the vertical axis. So as you can see, I can move her forwards and backwards and left and right, but she stays firmly on the floor. Now I want to put her seated in this chair, I've decided, so I've got her standing up right now. I'm going to change her position to seated. And we're going to drag her over to the chair. Okay, now that chair is a little higher than her seated position, so I'm going to move her up just a little bit. When I move to this control, you can see there's a handle here that I have to grab to be able to move her. I grab her by her handle and move her slightly up, and now she is in the position that I want. Now to return to the view that your players are going to see in the game, I simply click here to take myself back to the camera view and see that my character is in the position that I want. I'm good to go. Just to show you the other controls, you can also rotate a character if I wanted her to slightly lean sideways. If I wanted her to lie down, I could use the rotate, or if I want her to face towards another character, for example. Remember, always grabbing by the controls that become available to you here. If I need her to turn a little bit towards us, for example, there we go. If I grab anywhere else in the scenery, as you know, we will be moving our view around. Okay, we're going to return to the in-game view. And just show you to finally finish up, you can also resize characters and objects like so. I can make her bigger or smaller by simply always grabbing by the handle. And if I make a mistake and I don't like how she's positioned and I lost her behind a wall or something, we can always use the reset button to put her back in her initial position. So let's do that one more time. I'm going to grab her from back here. She's still seated. Oh, I need to be on drag. Here we go. I'm going to pull her up to the seat where I want her to be. I think that's right. Let's have a look at the in-game view. Again, I want to rotate her a little bit so she's facing us. And I'm going to move her over just a tiny bit. Perfect. So then I click next, I give my character a name, and I save.